amasezerano amaze gusinywa agiye gufasha icyo Rwanda by'umwihariko n'iki kigo cya Rwanda Rsb.
Murakoze cyane nk'uko mwabibonye uyu munsi twawugeneye gusinya amasezerano hagati y'ikigo cy'igihugu gitsura ubuziranenge ndetse n'ikigo gishinzwe indege gifite ibihugu bigeze kuri 19 biri muri uwo muryango. Icyo tugiye gukora tumaze gusinyira guha serivisi uyu muryango, tukawuha serivisi ishingiye ku mabwiriza y'ubuziranenge asanzwe azwi nk'amabwiriza afasha mu gutanga serivisi inoze. Izo 901 yakozwe mu 2015. Ayo mabwiriza y'ubuziranenge ni amabwiriza mu by'ukuri yifashishwa nk'uko nabivuze muri serivisi zitandukanye, harimo na serivisi z'ibijyanye n'indege, ariko aya mabwiriza y'ubuziranenge akaba ari itegeko cyane cyane mu birebana n'abatanga za serivisi z'iby'indege. Ubu rero twe icyo tugiye gukora ni uguha iyo serivisi ibi bihugu byose 18 twavuze hirya no hino muri Afurika, bikazadufasha kongera ubushobozi cyane cyane ku bakozi batanga izi serivisi, ni ukuvuga aboditeri badufasha, bikaba no kugira ngo tusinye aya masezerano harabanje kubaho koko kureba yuko igihugu cy'u Rwanda gifite ubushobozi bwo gutanga serivisi. Ikigo rero cy'igihugu gitsura ubuziranenge ari nacyo gitanga serivisi zifite aho zihuriye n'amabwiriza y'ubuziranenge, nicyo cyatoranijwe tureba ubushobozi gifite, tureba ubumenyi buhari, tureba n'ibikoresho bihari, dusanga koko dushobora gutanga izi serivisi. Niyo mpamvu mwabonye uyu munsi twasinye aya masezerano.
Izo serivisi mugiye gutanga in specific terms, mugiye kuzitanga gute? Exactly what are you going to be doing?
Izi serivisi uburyo tugiye kuzitangamo biri mu buryo butatu. Ni serivisi zizamara imyaka 3 muri ibyo bihugu byose 18. Iyi kontra yasinywe n'imyaka 3, irerekana neza ibizakorwa rero ni ugukoresha inzobere zacu z'u Rwanda mu kujya kureba no kugenzura niba koko amabwiriza y'ubuziranenge twavuze yubahirizwa muri ibyo bihugu 18, cyane cyane muri izi serivisi za sekina. Tugahera cyane cyane kuri byo babanditse bakora, kuri serivisi baha ababagana muri bibuga by'indege. Harimo mu by'ukuri ibintu bitatu by'ingenzi. Hari aho bakorera muri Senegal, hari aho wakwita yuko ari headquarter, hakaba hari ibibuga bigeze kuri 21 ibibuga by'indege n'amashuri 3 bifashisha mu guha amahugurwa abakozi babo ndetse n'izindi nzobere zibafasha muri ako kazi. Aho hose rero tuzahagera, ni ahantu hageze kuri 24 hari mu bihugu 18. Tuzahagera muri iki gihe cy'imyaka 3 kugira ngo turebe yuko ayo mabwiriza y'ubuziranenge yubahirizwa. Icyo tuzakora rero tuhageze ni ukureba aho kuko izo standards zerekana neza ibyo tureba, nabo barabizi, nabo twarabyumvikanye. Ubwo bo bagiye kwitegura, hanyuma twe tuzagende tureba yuko babyubahiriza. Iyo babyubahiriza tubaha ikirango cy'ubuziranenge gitangwa n'u Rwanda. Iyo batabyubahiriza kandi nabwo tuba twarahaye igihe kugira ngo bubahirize ibyo bisabwa mu gihe runaka. Iyo babigezeho rero nibwo tubaha certifica ikoreshwa ku rwego mpuzamahanga, ushobora kwereka abakugana bakemeza yuko koko ibijyanye na karite, ibijyanye n'ubuziranenge byubahirijwe.
Arebana no kubungabunga ibidukikije.
Aya mabwiriza turimo turaganira hari amabwiriza atatu y'ingenzi. Iya mbere, ibwiriza rya mbere rirebana no gutanga serivisi inoze no kwita ku byo abakugana bagusaba. Ayo ni amabwiriza ya mbere, ayo twakwita ku rwego mpuzamahanga ryitwa ISO 9001. Hakaba ibwiriza rya kabiri rirebana n'ibidukikije nk'ibyo wari uvuze, rirebana no kubungabunga ibidukikije. Hakaba n'ibwiriza rya gatatu rireba umutekano w'abagenzi, umutekano w'ibiri mu bibuga by'indege, umutekano kuri ayo mashuri, nabyo turabireba. Ayo ni amabwiriza atatu rero y'ingenzi, ISO 9001, ISO 14041 na ISO 451. Ayo mabwiriza yose rero uko ari atatu azitabwaho, ariko mu ikubitiro ayo tuzaheraho nayo ngayo nakubwiye ajyanye na serivisi inoze, hanyuma ayo yandi azagenda aza uko tuzagenda dukora.
En peu de mots, nous venons de signer un contrat relatif à la certification ISO 9001 de la SECNA. La SECNA, c'est une agence chargée de la fourniture des services de navigation aérienne dans 19 États membres, dans 18 États africains, et cela consiste à assurer la sécurité des opérations de vol sur nos aéroports et dans les espaces aériens. C'est important qu'on s'assure par ce genre de certificat que la qualité est au rendez-vous dans la fourniture de ces services qui sont liés à la sécurité de la vie humaine.
Quel sera l'impact de ce contrat?
L'impact du contrat est multiforme. Il y a un impact, comme je viens de le dire, par rapport à nos États qui nous ont confié une mission, donc qui ont, à travers ce certificat, délivré par un organisme de certification reconnu, l'assurance que leurs engagements en termes de respect des normes sont assurés par cette organisation. Il y a les usagers qui bénéficient des services, qui ont aussi la garantie que les services répondent à la qualité à laquelle ils attendent, et donc que les services qui sont rendus leur permettent d'assurer des opérations et en toute sécurité avec l'efficacité qui est requise.
Merci. Are you able to take a few in English? You still want to continue with French? Okay.
Qu'en est-il de l'impact à l'environnement?
L'impact sur l'environnement est aussi pris en considération parce que la qualité dont nous parlons, elle est multiforme. Il y a des exigences de qualité pour les procédures de vol qui sont améliorées par ce processus, qui permettent de raccourcir les trajectoires de vol, qui permettent aussi de s'assurer que les trajectoires de vol au niveau de nos aéroports, dans les espaces aériens, ont des marges de franchissement raisonnables en toute sécurité par rapport au relief. Il y a aussi, en termes de gain de temps de vol, il y a une réduction des émissions de gaz carbonique qui font partie des objectifs à terme, puisqu'on vise vers les années 2050. Lorsque je dis on vise, c'est l'aviation civile internationale vise en 2050 un environnement qui est, on dit, carbone neutral, c'est-à-dire zéro émission due à l'aviation civile internationale. Donc la qualité de nos services va concourir à réduire ces émissions en assurant la sécurité par rapport à l'environnement.
Okay, just one in English or two. You just had the signing, but beyond the signing, if you look in terms of implementations, let's say in the next 1 to 3 years, what are some of the tangible impacts that we're going to be seeing or that you expect to see as a result of today's signing?
Yes, as a result of today's signing, the first impact is that ASECNA, which is responsible for the provision of air navigation services in the airspace of member states or at airports, is duly certified that the ASECNA will be meeting the key international standards, ensuring that its mandate as provider of safety of light related services is done meeting the standards. So that assurance is good for the states to know. It's also good to a user of the services, our partner, because it's part of their expectation. I would say we bill them for the services rendered, but the assurance that these services are provided according to the established rules and regulation standards is very important. So it's a key requirement, and when you consider ASECNA as an air navigation service provider that claims the leadership in this continent. So that's why it's a must to ensure from time to time that we are duly certified. And it's a process. We are certified for a certain period of time, and through continuous evaluation, we'll make sure the certificate is maintained.
Definitely, that raises questions around compliance. You provided a service, but there also a targeted, let's say, market. If you had the ear of your clients, how best do you want them to position themselves to sort of make this work, to make this work? To make that what you just signed today, the certificate work. I mean, what you're going to offer services, but of course the people that will be consuming the services, if you had their ear, what would you? How best should they position themselves to make the rationale or the vision of signing this certificate actually work?
Yeah, basically, we are complied to meet their requirement. I would say it's like a prerequisite for them, because it's a demand. An aircraft operator wants safety. An aircraft operation wants efficiency in their operation. So through certification, we give that assurance, and then we deliver. And through the delivery of services, we get the feedback that will help us make sure compliance is maintained, or if there are any, I would say, discrepancies when we don't meet expectation, that feedback will help make sure we fill the gaps. So we fix the issues that needs to be fixed, so that the risks are well managed to the satisfaction of the consumers. They use our services.
Ariko twibanda cyane kuri serivisi y'ibibuga by'indege. So kuri twebwe icyo avuze ko hari ubufatanye bugiye kubakwa ndetse n'intangiriro njye mwabyumvishije kuri serivisi nyinshi ubundi ushobora no gusanga zakorwaga hanze y'umugabane. So kuri twe rero ni ishema kandi yagaragajwe ko ari ubufatanye bwakubaye igihe kirekire. Thank you very much. That's a very good question. As I mentioned, Rwanda Cooperation Initiative is a gateway of sharing Rwanda's expertise and experiences within the framework of South-East cooperation and triangular cooperation. What does that mean? It means that over the last couple of years, government of Rwanda leadership there has been built institutions that are very capable of serving services within the country. But now we're at the stage where we can share experiences with other countries. So signing this contract indicates particularly technical cooperation that is between the Rwanda Standards Board and ASEKINA, overseeing the inspection, audit, and certification of airports. And so it's a valuable arrangement or agreement that we're signing today, and it is one of so many other initiatives that are in pipeline that you'll probably be seeing going forward. So particularly for us, it is trade in service, but it's also sharing international experiences with other countries. Yes.
Perfect. If I'm wrong, you correct me.
Yes.
But definitely, when you say that you're now beginning action,
Yes.
you're getting away from the contract and now to real tangible work.
Yes.
That means skilled labor. That means exporting Rwandan labor. That
Yes.
means putting Rwanda at the risk of either you perform or you don't perform.
Yes.
As a CEO in your capacity, if you had the ear of people that are directly linked to those sectors that are going to be benefiting from this, in terms of capacity building, definitely we are doing well as Rwanda Air and staff, but we do not have as many skilled. If you had the ear at the heart of those people or the leadership, what exactly would you say to them, especially as they will position themselves for much bigger opportunities, especially in those areas?
No, thank you very much. Indeed, what you're mentioning is very pertinent. The expertise, the skills, and the capacities. I think at this stage, yes, there is always what we can offer at national level. But when you're looking at the continental market, you definitely want to up your skills and capacities. So that's one thing. So the most important part is the intent right now. This is one of the examples. If we are going to be looking at 12 plus airports, what does that mean for the capacities of RSB? It means we need to build skills within that are able to be distributed across, and of course supporting both national services and international services. So there are two windows to it, even within this particular contract. There's going to be building capacities of the offerers who is RSB, but at the same time offering the services. So we are not really saying that at this point you would comfortably deploy the entire continent at the same time. The good thing is that before the signing of the contract, there is a clear rollout plan where different expertise will be exported. And so at different times, different services will be offered. It's not one time at a go. So that's the beauty about it. But yes, coming back to your particular question, expertise and experiences and capacities within the intent of the continental market will continue to be built internally. So no question, that is something that we look at. But beyond that, we also look at other sectors. You mentioned the opportunity for job, labor mobility, and expertise exporting. This is really what we're talking about. There are opportunities that we can offer as a country in those expertise, and so these are some of the indicators that we can do that. So before ASEKINA took up this contract arrangement with RSB, they definitely assessed the capacity. And so why not? Let's start together, let's pilot this opportunity, let's see how we can expand together, and I'm sure this will be one of them. But as the DG mentioned, there is only one service they're going to be offering. There's a lot of services that are offered within the aerial sector. So the sky is the limit.
In just a comment,
Yes.
for aviation, Rwandan
Yes.
aviation especially,
Yes.
how do they best position themselves to I don't want to say to exploit this opportunity, but to sort of max it?
I think there are different initiatives pertinent to this. The Rwanda Aviation, I think we have an aviation academy that has already been started. You know that. That's a government initiative already to build pertinent skills around the aviation sector. Yes, so RSB is just within the standards. The same standards we talk about. We are talking about standards today because they have the capacity to qualify, audit and qualify services within these airports. But if it comes to technical expertise that goes with aviation sector, there's already initiatives going on, like the Aviation Academy. There are other different trainings that are done within and out of the country. So I would say we are building internally the skills and the competences, The question is, how do we use them abroad, even beyond the continent? And that's what Rwanda Cooperation Initiative is all about. Building, working together with our stakeholders, similar to Ministry of Trade and Industry, other sectors, working with them to build these competences, but also looking at opportunities beyond the country. And that's where we are looking at expertise export.
Well, thank you so much.